All right, let's just jump right in. The world of AI just got a major shakeup. We're talking about a massive new partnership between two of the biggest names out there, OpenAI and Amazon. So today, we're going to break down exactly what this new alliance is all about and what it means for the future of artificial intelligence.
Okay, let's start with the headline number, $50 billion. Yeah, you heard that right. That is the absolutely staggering figure at the very heart of this deal. This is a huge investment from Amazon into OpenAI. It kicks off with $15 billion right away, with another $35 billion to follow. A number like that, it's not just a partnership, it's a deep, long-term commitment.
So you might be asking, what exactly does $50 billion get you? Well, it's funding a multi-year strategic partnership. And the goal here is to accelerate AI innovation for pretty much everyone. We're talking giant global companies, scrappy startups, and, eventually all of us as consumers. This deal is really set up to fundamentally change how AI is built and used all over the world.
But let's get specific. What are the actual deliverables here? What does this partnership actually create? Let's break down the core pieces of this agreement.
Okay, so the whole thing really rests on four main pillars. First, there's a brand new developer environment. Then, an exclusive distribution deal for OpenAI's big enterprise platform. Third, a colossal agreement on compute power. And finally, a plan to develop custom AI models together. So let's take a closer look at each one.
First up, this thing called the stateful runtime environment. Now, what does that even mean? It's a hint at where AI is going next. It's not just about asking a question and getting a one-off answer anymore. Think of this as giving an AI a persistent workspace, like its own office. It's an AI that can remember your last conversation, pull up old work from its own memory, and even use different software tools to tackle really complex, ongoing projects. It's the difference between a simple calculator and, well, a whole computer with a hard drive and software.
Next, we have OpenAI Frontier. This is the real game changer for businesses. It's the platform that takes these super smart AI agents out of the research lab and puts them to work inside actual companies. We're talking about letting companies build and manage whole teams of AIs that can operate right across their internal systems, and do it all with the kind of security and control that big organizations absolutely need. This is AI built for the real world, not just for experiments. And this next part, this is absolutely crucial for Amazon. Its cloud platform, Amazon Web Services or AWS, is going to be the exclusive third-party provider for Frontier. Let that sink in. That means any company that wants to deploy these powerful AI teams on a major cloud has to go through AWS. This move basically puts Amazon right at the epicenter of enterprise AI. But this whole partnership isn't just about cool software. None of this is even possible without an absolutely astronomical amount of computing power. So now let's look under the hood at the hardware backbone that makes all of this work.
2 gigawatts. That's the number. To power all this innovation, OpenAI has committed to using 2 gigawatts of power through Amazon's custom AI chips, which are called Trainium. Now, to give you a sense of scale, that's roughly the same power output as a large nuclear power plant. Just imagine that, an entire power plant's worth of energy dedicated solely to running OpenAI's AI models on AWS. That is just insane.
And that power commitment, it's part of a massive expansion of a deal they already had. They're adding another $100 billion to it over the next 8 years. You don't spend that kind of money unless you have a very long-term strategy to lock down the immense power you're going to need for the next generation of AI. And this timeline here really shows that long-term vision. Right now, they're using Amazon's current Trainium 3 chips. But look ahead, the plan already includes the next-gen Trainium 4, which is set to arrive in 2027. This is a roadmap that ensures OpenAI has a steady, purpose-built supply of cutting-edge hardware for many years to come.
So, what does this all mean for the bigger picture? I mean, why form an alliance on this kind of massive scale? Let's dig into the strategic thinking here and what each of these giants gets out of this historic deal.
You can see right away this is a deeply symbiotic relationship. It's a classic win-win. For OpenAI, they secure the massive, long-term computing power they desperately need, and by using Amazon's purpose-built chips, they can hopefully lower the cost of creating all that intelligence. And for Amazon, well, they get exclusive rights to distribute a flagship AI platform, and they get to embed OpenAI's models deep into their cloud services. Plus, they get to co-develop custom models to power their own consumer products. It's a perfect fit.
Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, really summed it up perfectly. He said, combining OpenAI's intelligence with Amazon's infrastructure and global reach helps us put powerful AI into the hands of businesses and users at real scale. And that's really the core mission, isn't it? To make this incredibly advanced AI practical, useful, and available to basically everyone.
So when you step back and look at it, this partnership represents a massive consolidation of resources, of infrastructure, and of pure research and development. You've got the leader in AI models joining forces with the undisputed leader in cloud computing. And it really leaves us with one huge critical question to think about. As the biggest players in AI join forces, who is going to build the future?